Alright, let's do this. Sunscape. Memories and possibilities are ever more hideous than realities. Herbert West, 1922.
There I was, after all those years, at the threshold of a nightmarish place. I never thought I'd have the courage to return.
Asylum.
While I had been toying with the idea for a while, that day I had woken up with a peculiar urge to return to Hanwell Mental Institute. Of course, there was a strong reason to come here, but the circumstances that led me back to the Institute were oddly dreamlike, as if I wasn't in control of my own actions.
Jesus! Okay. And then no one's there. Right. Okay. Now, am I crazy, or are there actually ghosts?
Why was I doing this? I needed to know what this place had done to me, the meaning behind those bizarre visions.
Okay.
I'd rather face the direful truth than live in blissful oblivion.
Love this intro so far. Okay, here we are. Alright, well, welcome back, friends. Today we're going to be checking out a game called Asylum, which is an epic supernatural horror adventure and the spiritual successor to the cult classic Scratches, set in a massive decaying mental institute. Inspired by H.P. Lovecraft, excuse my dog in the background, H.P. Lovecraft, Hammer Films, and twisted Euro horror from the 1980s. Like every other game on this channel, I'm going in 100% blind. I've seen no gameplay of it, and I've seen no videos of it. The only thing I do know about it is that it becomes highly requested from someone who loved the original game, Scratches, that came out over 20 years ago. Apparently, they've been working on this, or one guy or a very small team has been working on this consistently since then. So, let's check it out. Press escape to open the record book. It's a little floaty. I love that intro, though. That was fun. So this is going to be a point-and-click adventure. I assume that there's going to be not too many jump scares, so you won't be able to hear me screaming obscenities and calling out for higher powers. So, okay, here we go. Hanwell Mental Institute patient record. Name. Resume. New load save. Logs. Collection settings. Of course. Very high. Frame rate. Yep. Photophobia. Vignette. Oh, that's just a little bit. Speed of my reflexes. I'm getting up there in age. Let's lower that just a little bit, shall we? Vertical disorientation. What does that mean? Slow conversations? No. Enable subtitles? Yes. Music, sound, speech? All very good. Vertical disorientation. Oh, so if I have vertigo, I would select that. Gotcha. Okay. Any other things I need to see? Collections. Okay, cool. Logs, I don't have any of them yet. Discharge death, okay. Alright, let's do this. So, it's very floaty. I wish it wasn't. Let's press middle mouse button to zoom in. Cool. And I assume press spacebar to toggle hotspots. Oh, there's something over there. Oh, I can go in that direction. Or there. Cool. Alright, well, let's do this. Let's go in the front door. Yeah. Okay, I'm at the front door now. Oh, okay, so the finger pointing sends me somewhere, and then the hand closing interacts. I realized that I didn't have my notepad. My memory was failing me, so keeping notes would be a dire necessity. Same in my real life too, my man. I was ready to go in, but I really need to bring my notepad with me. Okay, so is it in the car? Interesting, cool. As I grabbed my notepad, I was struck by a sense of confidence I hadn't expected. I was ready to tackle the mysteries inside that looming structure. I could have raced down the desolate mountain without ever looking back, but then those visions would keep haunting me. Okay. Is there anything I can do in here? Oh, hey! Okay. Oh, it's only on and off. Shave and a haircut. 2 bits. Can I start it up? Let's get the hell out of here. No? I guess I have an adventure to do. Alright. Back door. Can I pop the hood? Right click to open my journal. Oh, okay. Enter the Institute. And if I click it, it says, I trust that I would find the answers I so desperately needed inside the Hanwell Mental Institution. Okay, cool. That is going to be very helpful. Let's go this way. What a strange rock formation. Beautiful, yet somehow disquieting. Sure we'll be going back there. Oh, what's up there? A gloomy forest bordered the grounds of the Institute, creating a pronounced sense of isolation. Very cool. Alright, got my notepad. Let's go in. Oh, okay, it's operational. There's people here. I didn't expect that. 8 p.m. I thought it was going to be abandoned. Interesting. Oh, it does look abandoned, though. What the hell?
Welcome to the Hanwell Mental Institute.
Got an achievement. Entered the asylum.
What can I do for you?
I wasn't expecting to find anyone here.
Oh? And why is that?
Well, this is gonna sound a bit strange, but I thought this building was abandoned.
Oh.
As you can see, that's no longer the case. My name is Julia, and I'm the receptionist for the Institute.
Hi, Julia.
Why are you here?
Oh, people. Here we go. Julia.
So you were the receptionist here?
Yes, this is my first night. The Institute is operating with minimal staff until renovations are complete.
Do you cover a position other than receptionist? I feel this place needs a lot of staff.
Not at the moment. I'm just waiting on people to show up at the door and helping them whenever needed.
Sounds like you're doing a good job.
Perhaps. There's not much I can do at the moment.
I see how the position could be a bit tedious. At least until there's more people arriving. I don't think we have anything else to discuss.
Okay.
Thank you for being considerate. There's so much I need to do.
Alright, so how do I close this? Escape? Tasks?
This is an awkward situation. I was hoping to take a look around the Institute.
Oh, cool.
But you thought it was abandoned.
Indeed, and that's why I thought nobody would mind.
We certainly do mind. This is private property, you know. Hanwell Mental Institute was never abandoned, just closed to the public until recently. And still, deserted or not, it's not like just anyone can walk inside. You do realize that.
This caught me completely by surprise. I'm not sure what to say.
Well, you can start by explaining yourself. Why did you come here?
Why did I come here? Topics. Building not abandoned?
The last thing I expected was to find people here tonight. I assumed the Institute had shut down indefinitely.
Not indefinitely. It's true that it ceased to operate for a number of years, but we're in the process of reopening it now. While not in the most pristine of conditions, which should be evident if you look around,
Yeah.
the structure is still robust and usable, but there's a lot of work to do.
I must say its general state is indeed rough. But I can see how with some cleanup, intensive cleanup, you could get this place up and running again.
Also, other mental hospitals in the region are growing overcrowded, which has prompted state authorities to reuse this place.
Why are other hospitals so overcrowded?
People
I
are
can't
crazy.
say. Maybe it's the times we're living in.
Yeah.
Don't you feel somewhat overwhelmed by everything that's going on in the world?
Absolutely.
I often do. Guess some people are less prepared to cope with all that and, need help.
I see your point.
Still, that doesn't mean I can allow a complete stranger in.
Oh, let's do process of reopening first.
So, let me get this straight. The whole institute is being reopened?
That's what I said. Patients from smaller hospitals who are not getting proper attention are being relocated here, and extensive renovations are scheduled to begin tomorrow.
It all seems rather empty, though.
Tonight, it's just me, security, Dr. Miller, and a few patients in the building.
And patients? There's patients here right now. People. Dr. Miller.
So who's Dr. Miller?
Who is Dr.
He has been
Miller?
appointed as the new head director of the Institute, and he's overseeing the whole reopening process.
I thought Hanwell was the director. Isn't that the name of the institute?
That was a long time ago, and I'm not sure about that history either. I do recall that Dr. Miller and Dr. Hanwell were acquainted with each other. And I don't think Dr. Miller is planning to change the name of the Institute either, out of respect for Dr. Hanwell.
Okay.
This isn't my first time here, you know.
Oh, you used to work here?
Well, I'm very much acquainted with this institute.
You should have said so in the first place. I still don't understand why you came all the way up here in the evening.
That evasion.
There's something from those old days that I need to find, and quite urgently. It's a health issue.
You sound serious.
Very much so.
And you're looking for...
Documents mostly, maybe some notes. There's a matter of great importance that I need to understand.
Well, it's a highly unusual situation, but it's not like you can cause much trouble. And if you do, I'll have the security guard have a not-so-friendly talk with you.
Ooh.
Understood.
Let's talk rules then. First, you're fully responsible for your own safety.
Got it.
I accept all the risks.
You must also leave before dawn. The construction workers are arriving early and will turn the place upside down. And please, steer clear of the upper floors. There's dangerous equipment up there. Do we have an agreement?
Yes, we do.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Julia. This means
Leave by dawn, stay off the
Very
upper
well.
floors. Got
Go
it,
ahead.
Julia.
I hope you find what you're looking for.
Thank you, Julia.
Me too. Something tells me this is my last chance before the Institute as I knew it.
It's going to
Oh,
be a
I can-
whole different place in the morning, that's for sure.
Okay, so I can easily skip through stuff by accident. Let's see. Process of reopening.
But where are all the workers? I don't see any ongoing construction or renovations.
They come in the morning.
It's almost nighttime. Everyone else is arriving in the morning.
Okay. My condition.
You know, I didn't have the best of experiences at the Hanwell Mental Institute.
I'm sorry to hear that. As I told you, I'm not familiar with those days. My understanding is that things were rough. But I can assure that all current staff members are new and everyone is eager to get this place up and running again.
Julia, your enthusiasm is commendable, considering the state of this place.
I like to think positive.
Okay. I guess we can talk about my condition more. So it crosses out when I was remembering my past. Let's keep talking to Julia about my condition.
Part of the reason why I came back is to make sense out of my involvement in the Institute.
It sounds as if you didn't enjoy working here.
Well, you could say it was a traumatic period in my life.
He's
Wow.
so evasive
Yeah.
to make sure he doesn't
I'm
say
even
he used to
having
be a
nightmares
patient.
about it.
Seriously?
It's been bothering me for weeks. This pressing feeling that I need to do or understand some decisive detail, almost as if I forgot something of extreme importance here.
I hope you find what you're looking for then.
Right, she's got to be tired of me. Let's keep talking about my
I've been
condition.
thinking about this institute for a long time now,
Jeez.
but only today realized
I just won't
that
stop
I needed to
talking about
come
myself.
here one more time. Like a strange sense of urgency.
You're beginning to sound awfully cryptic. If you didn't like it here, then why are you doing this?
Right?
That's a great question. Why am I doing this?
Okay, I need to get back to work now. Try to make it a quick visit for your peace of mind.
All right. Thank you.
I can ask her again. Please let me tell you about my condition, Julia.
This topic is giving me a headache.
Yeah, me too.
wait, I can't not do it again.
I don't think we have anything else to discuss.
Thank you for being considerate. There's so much I need to do.
Patience being
You
rude.
said there's more people here. Patients too?
Yes, although we're operating with reduced staff. The establishment is far from ready, as should be apparent, meaning mostly low-risk patients have been readmitted.
In this state? I don't understand.
It could use some maintenance, yes. And trust me, I'm freezing to death without those radiators working.
Okay. Maybe I'll get radiators working while I'm hanging out. Remembering my past.
memories of this place are hazier than I thought.
It's likely its current state of disarray. I also find it disconcerting at times. The darkness and stillness of the night doesn't help either.
That's very true. Part of the reason I'm here is to make sense out of my stay at the Institute.
Your stay?
Oh,
You know, when I...
It's
worked
okay.
here.
I understand.
You do?
I know what you meant.
Okay. Okay. So she gets it. She's not just being obtuse.
See you later, Julia.
Later, Julia. Alright, okay. I can go that way. I want to see that. Okay, so I'm not allowed to go upstairs. Right, I'm not allowed to go upstairs. Let's... Ooh, hello. Can I interact with this in any way? I cannot. I can look at it, though. That ass. Can I back up? Okay. Oh. So I can go all these directions. What's over here? Go under the steps. Salmon. Visitors would sit here to speak with their relatives. Oh, okay, so this is... Got it. Visitation. Whoa!
Please. I'm all right. This is not in my head. People are mean here. I need to leave.
Record book has been updated. Bizarre hallucinations faded as abruptly as it came. It seemed random, an involuntary figment of my memory. Unless there was a reason behind it. Did I know this person? Spectacles. Move mouse to examine the item and left click to put it down. Okay, so it's someone's broken spectacles. What I assumed was an alarm button didn't work. It might have been used to alert security of any troublesome patients during visits. No luck. There didn't seem to be electricity in this room. Can I not? Oh, there we go. I began to remember the layout of the building. This was the administrative area with the offices for a few key staff members. Anthony... Oh, I can middle click. That's right. Anthony... Angel? Brian Connors. Okay, and if I go this way, it's probably... Reception is right there to the left, right? Yes. Okay. Archives, meeting room, visiting room, and water closet. Yep, bathroom. There's a map there. What's this side? Offices and waiting room. Okay, so let's look at our tasks. Investigate offices is the first task. So offices is this way. Dr. Eberschreib. Yeah. Oh, okay. Let's try this again. Dr. Eberschbacher. Bacher. No idea. Is anyone home? The dimly lit office belonged to Dr. Ann Eberschaber, a stern and cold psychologist whom I remembered from my stay at the Institute. I was surprised to find the room unlocked. Ooh. The statue was fairly heavy and somewhat tacky. Really? Tacky? Nothing. Okay. Oh, I see that. There's codes there. Some important items are collected in your record book. Press escape. Yes, let's examine this more. Sophisticated choice for this room. What could it have meant to the owner? Titties. These drawers seem to be jammed. Yeah, I know what that meant to the owner. No, don't go out there. There we go. Oh, here we go. Oh, here we go. It was a pile of documents about workers at the Institute. Oh, what's this? Interesting. That is a lot to read. Press tab to read the text more clearly. Ooh, okay. Let's do this. When I first arrived at the Institute, I wasn't sure what to expect. Though it's well located and its facilities are modern and effective, the horse and buggy mentality of the staff and approach to medicine are appalling. It's been a few weeks already since I got here. Why is it not scrolling? Oh. Oh, shit. Okay, let's do that again. It's been a few weeks already since I got here, and I know for certain that I won't get along with Ellis. I can appreciate Dr. Hanwell's perspective and his need to take a firm hand in everyday activities at the Institute. I know too well what it means to deal with these sick, mindless individuals. But Ellis is an altogether different matter. His attitude is borderline brutish and dates back to a bygone era of barbaric practices. I can't understand how this character has attained so much rank and power at the Institute. Wish I could understand what Hanwell saw in him. In spite of the general adverse environment, I'm anxious to start testing my theories with a number of patients. Fortunately, the staff seem to respect my background and extensive studies. They almost seem intimidated by them. Even Ellis treats me differently, with a kind of silent doubt, as if he didn't know what to expect, and I've seen how he treats women in the Institute. Guess I must be some sort of puzzle to him. So, I look forward to keeping my notes and observations in this journal. I'll be working with a particularly diverse group, with some of its members exhibiting extreme and promising pathologies. Rebecca is by far the most intriguing subject. This woman has been a schizophrenic from a young age, exhibiting a rambling and erratic personality. No family, no social life to speak of. She used to live in the suburbs where she'd roam aimlessly in the streets, your typical town loony. Last year, she was viciously raped by 2 thugs and then left heavily beaten and bruised in a damp... Jesus Christ, really? It's a miracle she's alive. It's a miracle. Jesus Christ. Anyone cared enough to save her. Oh, it's a miracle. Anyone cared enough to save her. Sadly, she became pregnant after the attack, which sent her psyche into an even darker downward spiral. Yeah, I bet. Jesus Christ. Her mind is a nadir now. She thinks she's carrying the spawn of the devil and has repeatedly attempted to perform an abortion. A fringe case by any measure, the sort of patient that would have received unabashed shock treatment in other institutions, and the perfect subject to test newer, less invasive approaches to mind healing. Our first group therapy session will begin tomorrow with about half a dozen patients, or so I've been told. I'm going to focus on one particular group for now, and I believe Hanwell himself will be present for the first sessions. Nothing of the sort has been attempted in this place. I'm excited to take the first steps into a brighter new age for psychology. Jesus Christ, this is gonna be dark, isn't it? Here we go. Right click to show an item. Oh, I don't have a tape. Yeah. The cassette player owned by Dr. Eber. Dr. Eber. Possibly meant she may have, there wasn't much I could do with this device until I had a cassette with me. Okay, so I gotta get a cassette. Well, let me go. There we go. Oh, there we go. Yes, Eber has a degree in clinical psychology. Yes, okay. Makes sense. Not missing anything, am I? Nope, doesn't look like it. Can I... Oh. Use the mouse to move the camera. Place at the top or bottom of the screen. Okay, A through F, G through N. A shit ton of old records. Oh, here we go. Jesus. Okay. This game's gonna have a lot of reading, isn't it? Number 6, Ann Eber. An ideal complement. The recovery rate at the Institute was high thanks to advanced treatments and novel group therapy techniques pioneered by the universally acclaimed psychologist Dr. Ann Eber. Even patients with extreme mental disorders showed meaningful progress under her care and went on to enjoy full lives within the walls of the Institute. Many others returned to their families in time, ready to face new challenges and experiences in the improved conditions. Dr. Eber organized and directed group therapy sessions for patients who had a chance of recovery or demonstrated an ability to reason. She even took part in many of those sessions herself, investing an unusual amount of effort in her patients' progress. Colleagues remember her soft, caressing voice. It had a magical effect, soothing to everyone around her. Her dedication was initially perceived by the rest of the staff as a mark of passion and altruism, but in time it became apparent that her interest is purely medical. Okay. Although Dr. Eber was generally moral and honorable person, she was in fact wholly uninterested in the patients themselves and focused rather on the improvement of science. It was by pure chance that her patients improved in return. In later years, Dr. Eber's demeanor became cold and calculating. She began to neglect herself, always showing up to work untidy and exuding a somber mood. Rumors that she made a startling discovery abound to this day. Okay. Interesting. Nothing in the top floor? Or top, no. Let's go in this one. Oh, drawer was shut tight. I wonder if there would be anything of interest inside. I mean, probably. No. Okay. I wonder what the code is. Let's do 6, 6, 6. No? 7, 7, 7? Of course not. Alright. Let's see if there's... Oh, that's not what I want. I want to do this. There we go. That is 3:15. 3:15 or 4:15. Try 4:15, shall we? That's it. Or no? Okay. I thought it would be possibly too easy. Oh, what's that? I wonder what it was used for. Not missing anything in here, am I? Go this way. No. Nothing on the painting. Drawers seem to be jammed. Yeah, gotta use that key. I don't see any sort of codes or anything in here. No. Unlock Herber Shabber's drawer. Hold on one second. Let's Google this, huh? How to now I'm sure I'll be seeing her name a lot. How to pronounce EBERSBA. Sorry. There we go. Let's see. Okay, let's see. How to pronounce... Ebersbogger? That doesn't sound right. That doesn't seem right at all. Alright, give me the YouTube. Ebersbach. Ebersbacher. Ebersbacher. Let's just call her Ebers. Ebers. Ebers it is. Ebersbacher. Not gonna happen. Alright, people. Dr. Ebersbacher. I vaguely remember Dr. Ebersbacher as a therapist who treated patients. What was his role in the past events that led Hanwell Medical Institute to its doom? What was Ebersbacher's role in the past events? Okay. Okay. Well, use the mouse to move the camera. I feel like there should be something in here that allows me to open this. Wondered what it was used for. Oh, is that a safe? Oh, that's a safe up there. I probably won't know until I... Oh, actually, maybe the journal had something. No, there was no... File of documents about workers. Okay. Nothing. Okay. Alright, so we'll figure something out. Yeah. There's no code or anything on here, right? No. Alright. Let's get out of here. Gallery of Fools. Alright, this is Dr. Hawthorne. The office of someone named Hawthorne. I can't go in. I need a key or something. Crowbar. This is Walter Conweber. Alright, here we go. Oh, what? Okay. This is just lobby, sitting area. There was a series of uninteresting magazines on the table. Dated, too. Psychology of Love. Oh. Oh, here we go, here we go. Okay. Are you deformed or crippled? Nope. Opening of West Infirmary, 1878. Which one's Dr. Erberschreiber? Oh, wait. Well, West Infirmary. Okay, reasons for admission. Okay. Reasons for admission into a mental institution. Some of them include kicked in the head by a horse, hysteria, immoral life, jealousy and religion, laziness, marriage of son. Ladies, don't marry your son. Masturbation and syphilis. Masturbation for 30 years. Medicine to prevent contraception. Menstrual deranged. Ladies, do you get sad around that time? Are you ready for a mental institution? And like, I know this isn't like complete fiction, because I've seen, this is based on a real admissions poster that I've seen, where like, oh, do you masturbate? Does your wife get sad during that time of the month? Send her to the mental institution. We were fucked up. Tobacco. Wait, tobacco and masturbation. Shit. Politics, political excitement, religious enthusiasm, liking mist, asthma. If you have asthma, you could be a mental patient. Bad whiskey? What does that mean? Dissolute habits. Egotism. Fighting fire? Suppressed masturbation. Suppression of menses. The war. Time of life. What is this? This has gotta be like some sort of code or something. Right? Because snuff eating for 2 years. Greediness, grief, gunshot wound. Okay. Electrotonic therapy for mental illness. The vast and lonely ocean extended as far as the eye could see. I felt like I was at the end of the world. Janitor's closet. Half expected to find like 6 dudes playing dice in here. It was too dark in the closet to see anything. Well, then how about I turn on the light? There we go. It's just a bunch of meaningless notes left for the poor janitor. Judging by the smell, it had been a while since anyone had emptied that trash. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Nothing back there. Okay. Oh. There we go. Dr. Hawthorne. Cleaned using cloth. Empty trash. Daily. Cleaned using cloth. Empty trash. Daily. Archives. Floor swept and mopped once a week. Blah, blah, blah. Sanitizer. Floor swept. Detergent. Monday, October 14th. Okay. Very good. Thank you. I had the impression that if it worked, this radio would only play pre-war transmissions. There was nothing of importance in them. Several liquids that were of no use to me. Some of them dangerous, even. Oh, hello. Right-click to show an item I am carrying. I got nothing. The garbage bag caught my interest. It was rather new compared to the rest. Seemed filled with papers. Okay. The plastic was too thick. I'm going to need a sharp object to tear this bag. Really? I am a weak man. Defeated by the thickness of a trash bag. 10 mil trash bag is too much for me. Alright. Oh, what's that? I figured the speakers would be used for announcements and such. Cool. Julia. Let's see what's down here. Okay, so I am here. Yep. Foyer. Waiting room. Archives. Okay, so those are the doctor's offices. Archives and meeting room are... So I already went through the meeting room. I did not... Okay. Female patient infirmary. On that side. Male patient infirmary on that side. Cafeteria, courtyard, library, game room, therapy room, laundry, kitchen. Very good. So if I make a right, or if I go here, this will take me to the... That's the courtyard there. Let's go to the archive room first, before I... Is there a light switch? No. Oh, there we go. A knife. Letter opener would come in handy. Yes, it'll help me open items. Letter opener. Sharp, too. Good. That'll help me open the plastic bag. Here we go. Carrie Cutler. Dominic Rock M. Hans Geiger. Kazak Brown. Uh-oh. Kanakawaski. Jeez. They even have polls here? Oof. I don't feel safe here anymore. A register of patients who had forever become part of the Hanwell Mental Institute. Right, but they allow Polish people. I don't know if I feel safe. Hey, record player. That's what I'm talking about. See if we can find some records to play. No, it was impossible to pull it out. Okay, speaker wiring diagram. That's going to be important later. So, these two go across to each other. These three are connected up to here, and that way. Okay. Indicated location of speed across the section of the first floor. Good to know. This safe may have stored valuable stuff once, but all that remained was meaningless. Okay. That's it in here? Oh, what's this? Records, notes, essays, even newspapers, but nothing of importance. All those distinguished doctors seem to have graduated from the same university. Really? Interesting. And that'll be the meeting room, right? Oh, there's the water closet. Yeah, let's go to the bathroom. Oof. Bugs. The lights didn't work here. Really? Of all the places I would want them to work, this is one of them. Perhaps a long time ago, the sinks had invited people to wash their hands, but not now. Just a regular trash can, which unsurprisingly hadn't been emptied. It's weird that it makes me like go back to a central spot in a room before I can look at other spots in the room. The toilet didn't feel very private in its current state, but yeah, we probably won't use it. I wouldn't have dared to lift that lid. Out of service. I wasn't planning to go in anyway. Why not? What if I gotta go? The men's room, evidently. What intrigued me was that the women's room was nowhere in the vicinity. Yeah, what's with that? Right, it just says water closet. It doesn't say men's room, women's room. But... oh, what's here? Oh, this is the meeting area. Right. And then I took a left. Okay, so I didn't check this out either. What does it say? Below it something. The blackboard seemed to have been used over and over through countless years. Why did you come? Below it comes something, something. I can't read that. There's like a haze there. Psychotherapy in our society. Oh, let's read that again. Challenge change me, making it clear, blah, blah, blah. Radical constructivism. Okay, so it's all just perception. 820. Okay, okay. These are going to be ciphers or a code of some kind. Yeah, nothing I need right now, but this will be used. Okay, good. Let's remember that. Ooh, relaxing and classical music. Prelude for guitar number 16, Toccata in D minor, variations of E36, Dusk on a G flat. Please be more mindful of the vinyl records. Their covers are scattered all over. Oh, I thought it would give me a thing. Their covers are scattered all over this section, and they're getting damaged. We can't let patients play with them, although I've seen members of the staff being careless with them as well. It's a shame and a disgrace to all the hard work we nurses do here to keep this place running smoothly. Alice. I agree with you, Alice. A vinyl is something you should be taking care of. Oh, alright, let's read that. Beginnings. For decades, the Hanwell Mental Institute housed patients of many ages with varying degrees of mental illness. Feeble-minded men and women not fit for living independently in society were admitted and received excellent nursing care. With a hygienic environment, magnificent facilities, and well-qualified personnel, the Institute strive to attend to all their needs. The 4-story building. Okay. Fantastic. Yeah. It's a self-relating article about how awesome this place is. Right. I think that's it in here. There is like a cipher of books here that I'll have to figure out later on. But for now... Ooh. Well, at least they had fire extinguishers. That is, provided they were operational. Probably not anymore. Did you know that fire extinguishers need to be recharged occasionally? In fact, many fire extinguishers, and if you have one in your home right now, flip that son of a bitch upside down and smack it on the bottom. There's an ABC powder in there that will settle and become hard. And when you go to use it, it won't work. It needs to be aerosolized. The more you know. Alright, let's see. Is this the room? Nope, that was the waiting room. Hawthorne. Janitor? Here we go. Alright, let's open this bastard up. Yeah, boy. Self-psych disorders. That's it? Really? There's probably multiple bug species crawling on that blanket. Considering how dirty the blanket was, there was no way I would touch it. Alright. I expected there to be more in here. Let's see what Julia's up to. Oh, nice. Can I walk around? Yeah. There we go.
Oh, one more thing, Julia.
Hey, oh, topics glowing. Note in the janitor closet.
You know, I found the most strange note in the trash.
Are you picking up random trash?
What? No. I just happened to see the paper in a bag.
Okay, I'll bite. What's on the paper?
It looks like notes for chapters in a book. Very abbreviated.
Well, there are many books in the meeting room.
You're right. I might go and take another look.
Oh, okay. You know what we should talk about?
Look, I found this lying around.
That looks dangerous.
It's just a letter opener.
You've heard of tetanus, right? It can kill you.
Wait, isn't that like a very old disease?
Yeah, you get lockjaw
Somewhat.
from it.
It has been declining since the 40s, but not everyone has been vaccinated. Are you?
I can't remember.
Well, make sure you don't cut yourself with that thing.
No, we should talk about my condition.
This topic is giving me a headache.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, I'm sorry, Julia. All right, Julia.
That's all for now. I'll be back.
I had been experiencing this condition for days. First, they'd been mildly annoying, the brief blackouts, but then I couldn't stand them anymore. All right, friends. Well, it's been about an hour, and that is a perfect place to stop for right now. First thing we'll do on the next episode is take the note from the janitor's closet and go look it up in the books that were in the other one and see which chapter it was, and we'll go to it. But until next time, stay safe, friends.